Ooh, welcome to October, where this year for once I actually remembered to try and do some Halloween videos. If you're wondering about my costume this year, I'm dressed as that one 12-year-old kid in your grade that wouldn't shut up about Herobrine or whether you had games on your phone. And yes, this is a Minecraft t-shirt. I regret nothing. You guys like the spooky Halloween lighting too? That's totally not just covering up for the fact that I don't know how to light my videos. To get into the mood of the spooky season, I wanted to cover a horror movie for once, since I've kind of been getting into them as of late. And what better place to start than a movie with a title so funny that it's the sole reason this video exists. The Bye Bye Man. Or as I like to call it, the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Man. I'm so fucking immature, I can't stop laughing at it. He comes to your house when you're sleeping and he pisses and poos on you. Definitely gotta be up there with some of your classic horror movie icons. Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and some guy in a cloak. This is gonna be good. We begin with a flashback to the 60s, where this guy is hunting down anyone who dares laugh at the Bye Bye Man.
Jane, it's me! Open up! Did you tell anyone?
Did I?
About the name.
Yeah, I told Rick. He thought it was funny.
Oh good, it's not just me then.
Rick, he's coming!
His name is the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Man. As you probably guessed by now, we're operating on a sort of Freddy Krueger logic, in that every time you pass on his name, his power gets stronger, or whatever. Probably works to his advantage then that his name is so funny, because I doubt anyone is forgetting that.
Don't think. Don't say it. Don't think. Don't say.
I hope you like the sound of that, by the way, because you're going to be hearing it a lot. Now we're in the present day, where we meet our trio of disposable horror movie teenagers, Elliot, John, and Sasha. These three are in the market to buy a creepy old abandoned house to stay in while they're in college. Gotta say, I'm impressed with this movie so far. We're not even 10 minutes in and we've already got everything we need. The flickering lights, the mysteriously closing doors, the unnecessary horniness. We're all set and ready for some cheap jump scares. Our first spooky moment comes during a house party where a girl wanders off and explores the upstairs room. Woo! You see that? You guys ever just hang up your coats to make them look as evil as possible? I mean, who doesn't do that, right? Sometime afterward, our main guy finds an old nightstand with a mysterious piece of paper in it.
Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
Oh god, here we go. After the party's over, they receive a visit from one of Sasha's friends, who claims to be a psychic, which Elliot is understandably skeptical about. But since this is a horror movie and psychics are real, she decides to do a seance to prove him wrong.
I know your parents died in a crash.
I didn't say anything. Swear.
Never tell anyone that.
You didn't tell me. They did.
Damn it, those evil spirits are snitches.
Don't think it. Don't say it.
Oh god, here we go again.
Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Who say or think what?
The Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Man. Are you gonna, like, take that down, or? It's at this point that they start hallucinating things.
What if I remove every single atom from this wall except for one?
I am an orange. People say that I'm annoying. Say what you want, cause I'm
What the f?
Dude, if the Poopy Piss Man is making hot naked guys appear, then I don't see what the problem is. Elliot also begins hearing weird scraping noises at night, so there's several scenes of him walking around the house aimlessly for 10 hours. Ah, jump scare!
And what just happened, huh? And there were sounds. I mean, come on.
I told you there was something happening.
I keep having this strange urge to pee-pee and poo-poo.
Elliot, there's nothing here.
But the Stinky Dinky Man. Deciding he needs to get to the bottom of this on his own, Elliot heads to the library.
Here's what was in his folder.
Oh, well that's helpful.
I think you write it and repeat it to try and keep from saying the Bye Bye Man.
You had one job! From here, we come back to the scene from the beginning, where we now learn that the guy on the shooting spree was a reporter who was trying to find the people who came up with this movie. Oh my god, it's really him!
Don't write it either, idiot.
Oh yeah, that'll fix it. Ah, dude, no, I can't read what it says anymore. Dude, he's just reading a book. Don't stare at him.
What is wrong with you, Elliot? What the? Huh?
The most realistic thing about this movie so far is that an iPhone battery died within an hour of not being used. Ah, fuck off. He goes back to the psychic girl again and asks for her help. But as they're driving back, she sees people on the train tracks and rushes off to help them. Despite literally having just spoken about how the poopy doopy man makes you hallucinate like 5 seconds ago. When the police arrive, they accuse Elliot of being the cause of her death, considering he grabbed a bloody hammer out of her bag and started chasing her with it for no fucking reason. When he gets home, he walks in on his friends spending some quality time together. You guys are playing Minecraft without me?
What are you doing, Elliot?
By this point, I think he's absolutely lost it. He goes on to find the wife of the homicidal reporter, who explains that her husband had been investigating the story of a teenager who killed his family because of the hanky-panky man, and thanks to that became a target himself. And then the woman sets herself on fire somehow. I don't even think the penis man did that. I think she's just an idiot. As he's driving back, the sloppy toppy man strikes again.
You're not real. Ha! I knew it.
Hey man, how you doing? Oh god, no! He goes back to their creepy house to find that the other two are trying to make sure they're not the first one to die in this movie. They still haven't taken down that fucking coat. Wow, first the head trauma from the baseball bat, and then he shoots him in the chest. I'm beginning to think Elliot's not being a very good friend. Oh, but then it turns out it was his girlfriend. Oopsie. Anyway, now that we're like 40 hours into the movie, we're finally graced with the presence of the actual doo-doo dingus man. He was the coat the whole time!
I'm going to poke you now.
As Elliot tries to escape, he finds that his brother's shown up for some reason. So to stop himself from admitting to him that he's being chased by someone called the Bye-Bye Man, he does the only thing he can do to end the movie as quickly as possible. As they're driving away though, the girl reveals that she somehow found the nightstand from the beginning of the movie.
You must have left them out there for me to find.
Left him out where, honey?
In the little table.
Is there anything else on this table?
There's some writing.
What did this writing say?
Daddy, you know I can't read in the dark. What do you think I am, a flashlight?
Oh, you got me!
We got one alive.
Give me a tool, a line, and morphine.
God damn it, of course.
Please. Please tell me.
The Ding Dong Ping Pong Man. Wow. It's called the Bye-Bye Man because after watching it, you'll say bye-bye to your will to live. My least favorite kind of horror movies are the ones that keep building up to something but then never actually go anywhere. And that's what this movie is in spades. As well as throwing in like 1,000 jump scares, which are never ever appreciated. No! Like, I know it's commonplace to not actually have the monster show up until like right at the very end, but like, come on. So all that really leaves to keep you on the edge of your seat are the brief but frequent hallucination scenes, which we've seen like a million times in other movies. Overall, I don't think it was awful, but I don't know if I'd trust my taste in movies considering some of the things I've watched lately. It's certainly not all bad. I mean, there's some pretty nice shots in there, and yeah, that's about it actually. But it just feels like a Frankenstein's monster of rehashed horror movie elements that have not only been done before, but done a lot better as well. And had less funny names. I also feel it's worth bringing up that this movie has one of the most deceiving trailers I've ever seen. I could count for you the number of things that don't actually happen in the movie.
He'll come for you.
That didn't happen. This wannabe Slender Man shit didn't happen.
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Bye-bye, man.
That definitely didn't happen. I think they put more effort into lying than they did the finished product. I don't know what I was expecting from a movie called The Bye-Bye Man. Still can't get over the name. See you guys in the next Halloween video where we'll be covering yet another scary man.